What's up? I'm gonna film this video quick, but it's basically scents that are good for rainy days, kind of cool, you know, just those kind of days that maybe need a little pick me up, kind of cool temperature, kind of gloomy outside. First one for me. This is not a top 10 because I think there's like 12 or 13 in here. Is Paco. No, it's actually a scent that's way less cheap than this, and pretty similar in smell, but doesn't last as long. It's Playboy's Endless Night. This has some leather in it, some patchouli. Um, and at most you're gonna pay like $5 for this. This is the 2 ounce, not the 3.4. In stores you pay even less than this, but less than that. But online you're gonna pay about $5-6 for this. Not a performer. None of the Playboys are. They all last maybe 3-4 hours, something like that. But for a cozy night, having a movie night, whatever, something like that, this is pretty enticing. It's the patchouli in here, which kind of gives it that dirty spiciness. That's the enticing note here. This is what everybody says to be and I've seen Trey Sense talk about that, and I've also seen Keith from the Fragrant Life talk about this. This right here, or that one and this one. This is Playboy London. This is supposed to be a clone of Sauvage, and I get the soapiness from Sauvage. This is a little bit more peppery, a little bit sharper. It's pretty good. You're gonna pay about $5-10 for this, depending on if you get it online or not. All the Playboys are pretty affordable. I actually have one on the way to me today too. Well, not today, but it's coming. Got it the other day. It'll probably ship tomorrow in the next couple days. Got a bunch of fragrances coming in this week. And I've got some that are just behind the camera that you haven't seen yet. Well, one of them you've seen. You saw me unbox it, but you didn't see any review on it. But there's 4 back there, and there's probably going to be 10 by the end of the week. So, Playboy London. Kind of another one. And it doesn't really have any dirty or spicy notes. It's got a little bit of pepperiness in it, which is kind of what I'm going for. You'll see this is a theme across the video. But this is a bit cleaner of a scent, because not every significant other, and that's what I'm saying by the gloomy kind of rainy day, pick up your spirit. These are scents that can be shared with a significant other or without, but also considering that you're going to want a good variation. But there's a little bit of peppery spiciness in here. I've seen Trey Sense and Keith talk about this one too. Playboy VIP. This one sort of has a white chocolate note. There's some patchouli in here. This is comparable kind of to Michael Jordan Legend, but the reason why I put this over that was because Jordan Legend's a bit heavy. Now this is heavy too. Jordan's Legend by Michael Jordan is so syrupy sweet. It's got coffee, patchouli, it's got green tea, but there's some lavender in there. It's very smooth, but it's also very, very heavy. And I think this kind of, for close encounters, would be a little bit better of a choice. even taking the cap off, it just fills the room. It's just not as heavy of a scent. It's making me swallow because, like, it's making me. It's kind of giving that gourmandish a scent, like food scent and stuff. This, I've seen Trey Sense talk about this one too. This is Adidas Victory League. I gotta spray this one to get a scent of it because VIP is so strong. This kind of has like a toffee-ish kind of scent. Not coffee, but toffee. Um, and these are all under $10. Adidas Victory League. It's sweet, sort of enticing. I'm not going through the notes because I'm kind of just using this, going through the feelings of it. This one is a little fleeting after a few minutes, but good scent. Kind of one of those pick up your spirit. Kind of a little bit heavy, but not too heavy kind of spirits. Doesn't really weigh you down, if you know what I mean. And it's a pretty good scent. And you can spray liberally. I mean, not super liberally with this one. With most Adidas fragrances, you can. Not with this one. This one can be a little bit cloying, but like, as long as you go medium on the trigger, I don't think you should have a problem with this. We're going to get into the more expensive scents now. The more kind of refined ones, I want to say. And not, one of them is super refined. But we're going to get into the more kind of classy scents. Can't mention cozy scents without mentioning Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo. Get this one in the air a little bit. What are the notes of Uomo Signature by Salvatore Ferragamo? Hold on. Italian mandarin orange, pink pepper, cedar, green cardamom, and cinnamon. Okay, those are the top and the mid. Bottom is patchouli, tonka bean, leather, and coffee. You get that mandarin. The pink pepper definitely comes out. Cardamom, you definitely get. And you get all the base notes on this one. You get the patchouli, tonka bean, the leather, and the coffee. This one is super good. Super, super good. And you're probably going to get this. This is a 30 mil, I believe. And I think I picked this up for about $10,000. About, I think it was like 20, 25, something like that. I'll see my juice level is in here because I need to know how low I'm getting. Oh no, I'm good. But Uomo Signature by Salvatore Ferragamo. This one, this is the Eau de Toilette. This is Dolce & Gabbana the one. A little bit sweeter, a little spicier. This is actually the first one in this video that's going to contain tobacco. but it's not like cigarette tobacco. This is like pipe tobacco. Um, um, it's classy, not long lasting. So you're gonna need to either overspray or respray, refresh, because this is not a long lasting one. So and you'll probably get this for about $50. It was like 40 or 50. I bought this retail though at Kohl's. Probably get it cheaper on discounters, but I was at Kohl's and I was like, "Yo, give it to me." And well, not give it to me, but put it on my credit card, paid it, picked it up, and I got it. And yes, I do not carry a balance, so don't worry. This is a little bit cheaper, obviously. I sort of got put in the wrong spot, but this is a cherry tobacco. And funny enough, it's got the energy drink cord. This is CK1 Shock. There's a little bit of effervescence in here. There's kind of some, I don't want to say like a tonic water. So it's a little bit stinging to the nose, but it's a nice cherry tobacco scent. I actually kind of need to check and see how much I have left of this too. See where our levels at here. We're also good, I think. Yeah, we're good. Um, the next one is kind of a very sensual, sweet nighttime scent. This is Azaro, the most wanted. Um, I'd say a close encounter scent. Go light on the trigger. This one is heavy. This one, this one does have a toffee note. It's sweet. It's strong. Couple, if you're out and about, you can spray a little bit more. Using this for close encounter, I kind of hold back on the trigger a little bit because this one is strong. It's a projection monster, a projection beast. It is worth every penny. I didn't pay for this because I got this through Influencer, but worth every penny of what it's retailing for, which I think is about $80. I believe a little bit more. I know when Azaros first come to the market, they come at about $100. But this is the 50 mil, so I think this is like 80. Um, this is really, really, really good. Um, it just has that sweet toffee note. I think there's a little bit of patchouli in here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, this is less about the notes and more about the feeling that it gives. This sort of definitely gives a wow. This definitely gives a close encounter, but it also kind of gives a very pick me up, like a strong, confident pick me up kind of scent. Zara, the most wanted. Followed up by another Zara. Zara wanted by night. Now this is a little bit brighter. It's got some citrus in here. It's tobacco, cumin. This could be used as a clubbing fragrance. It's very warm, and that's why it's in this video. It's got some cinnamon in here, so it has the sweetness, the spiciness. Um, this is, I can't wait for wintertime. I can't wait for wintertime. This is the one I want to start wearing more. But I can't because it's been like 90 degrees here in Colorado Springs. But this is the one I've been wanting the most to wear. The most wanted. This literally is the most wanted out of this lineup. Now I have the whole line, the whole wanted line. I've got wanted, I've got wanted by night, I've got wanted tonic, and I've got the most wanted, which is the new one. This bad boy right here. This is a good one. Love it. Ferragamo Uomo. This one is a tiramisu kind of scent. Has some coffee in it. This one is also Projection Beast Monster. As you can see, I put a dent in it before it warmed up, so I can't use it now. Again, been about 90 degrees. But you see something here. Wasn't supposed to spray. One of these is a lock position. I guess that's not true anymore. I don't know. It's not locking, but whatever. I think it's back. Oh, it's not locking. I don't know why, but I've got this whole lineup too. Technically, but you know, one of the lineup is a few miles away in my PO box. The other one won't be here for a couple days. It's in Kansas right now, but I have the whole lineup now, so I just don't. I'm not in possession of them yet. But I click buy it now. They charge me and they shipped. The minute they charge me, I own it. um, the next one. The next one is. Let me look up the notes on it and see if you guys can guess what it is before I mean, I won't know for sure, but let me give you guys a chance to figure it out. The notes on this one, where are they at? Let me hit Fragrantic here. You should be able to figure it out by the notes. It's perfumed by Nathalie Lorison. Top notes are black pepper, bay leaf, bergamot. Middle notes are rum, woody notes, cinnamon, clary sage, African geranium, and base notes are incense, leather, benzoin, patchouli, and cedar. And if you guessed Bentley for Men Intense, you were correct. Boozy. Boozy and leather. I want to say new car leather, but this is because this is a car manufacturer fragrance. I want to say car leather, like leather interior, but you shouldn't be having booze inside the car unless you're picking it up, taking it home, and then drinking it. But the car should not smell like booze and leather. So, but these car manufacturers are big on making boozy fragrances. Don't drink and drive. Projection beast, projection monster. Um, and you're gonna get this cheap, but it smells expensive, which is why it's with the more expensive ones. Um, Give me 1 second. So we had Bentley from Intense. Now, we have two more. This one is kind of freshy. It's Mandarina Duck Black. This one's sweet. It's a sweet freshie. I wear this one, and even from a distance, a lot of women, because I work with the public, but it's mostly women that come into the place that I work at. Always tell me they love this one. Always want to know what I'm wearing when I'm wearing Mandarina Duck Black. Catch a whiff of this. I gotta stop spraying them because it's getting a bit heavy, but you just need this. This is good. It's a pick me up on nights that are gloomy, rainy, cold. This is good. It's good all year round. The most expensive one of the group. And this one is the one that I've gone through a full bottle of, 3 samplers, and a decant. Like a 7.5 ml decant. Azaro signature pour over. I'm not even gonna spray this one. I shouldn't waste it. Screw, I won't waste it. Spray it on my hand. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Lavender, frankincense, oud. Oud wood. Actual real oud wood. This one is, it's honestly my favorite fragrance of all time. Zaharoff has a very close second, but I still think this one was the best one ever made. Cool little top too. Twist top. This bottle's 150 bucks. This bottle's worth it. It's classy. It's long lasting, fresh. It's welcoming. It's inviting. It's calming. It's a little mysterious. It's a great fragrance. This one for rainy, gloomy days. So, I'm so used to ending this video, or videos at this point, but now I'm gonna tag Trace Scents. I'm gonna tag, I doubt the bigger ones will see it, but I'm tagging Trace Scents. I'm tagging Keith from The Fragrant Life. I'm going to tag Matt from Georgia Gent. I'm going to tag Michelle from Curly Scents, or from Curly Fragrance. I'm going to tag Andrea from Curly Scents. Justin Copeland from, well, just Justin Copeland. Dallas from Chaos Fragrances. Ash from Gent Scents. And I'm sure that, I know for sure there's ones I'm forgetting. I'm going to tag them. See what y'all guys think. Do a list like this. Don't do a list like this. I doubt more than half of them are going to see this video. But it is what it is, and I'm putting it out there. These are my scents for kind of rainy, kind of cool nights and spirit pick me ups, kind of intriguing, close encounter, all those later.